All right, just a few of us here today. 10-mile race, 10 mile. It's our last long run of the training block. We got 6 miles at slow?
Yeah.
And then 4 at race pace. So, mile 1, warm up mile was a 10:07. I'm carrying my water bottle with me, and I also have one in my belt just to see if that's what I want to do on race day. About 3.5 miles in. Mile 3 was a 9:19 up a hill, and I'm trying to slow myself down here. We're about to hit mile 5, so I don't really need a gel for a 10-mile training run, but I found these new to me gels. They're called Huma, and they have 40 grams of carbs per serving. So I'm testing them on my stomach today and see how that works for me, because 40 grams, most other ones only have 22.
She's gonna have to stop for the bathroom.
No, I renounced that. Good morning. Good morning. We're 5.95 in and getting ready to start our race pace at 6 miles. Trying to judge how that gel is feeling in my gut. Okay. Mile 7 was an 8:40, so 7 seconds under. I told Charity I'm gonna do my best to keep up with race pace this last few miles. But, whew, man, having a hard time today. But I'm gonna try drinking now. Try drinking at this pace. Mile 8, 8:45. Charity did an 8:15. 2 miles to go. Starting our run now.
You know I got no patience for complaining. Just stop and bitch about all the bills I have to pay.
What were your times on those 2 miles?
7:59 and 37 or 34.
Oh, man. That's craziness at the end of a 10-mile run.
Huh?
That's craziness at the end of a 10-mile run.
A little bit.
Yeah, all right, 10 miles down. I hit my 8:43 on that last one. So, I made up for those 2 extra seconds on the 3rd mile. Whew. To think that we have to run a whole 26 miles at that pace when 4 miles was grueling for me today. Oh my goodness. It's a little discouraging, but I'm just gonna trust that we did put in the training. I mean, as much as we could. I've probably missed, I'm thinking, out of this whole training block, 100 runs, I'm thinking I've missed around 20.
I think you probably missed around 10.
No, it's more than that. I'll have to count it up on my calendar, because those 2 weeks in the hospital, I really only did like 2 or 3 runs total. And then I missed a long run while we were in Mexico. And then,
But you jumped on the trampoline with full makeup.
yeah, ooh.
That was funny.
And then when Mom died, did we miss Friday? I think we did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, it has been quite a bit of missed runs. So we'll see how we do. I hear that the weather in Cocoa is supposed to be either very warm and humid or raining. So that could be another factor.
I think I prefer rain.
Yeah, I would prefer the rain too. Although that can make you prone to blisters.
Oh, true.
But if you're doing a half, it won't matter.
Yeah.
A little blister here or there.
Yeah.
I'm a little worried because even holding the easy pace today was a little hard for me. It was really hot and really humid, and holding that race pace just for 4 miles. Okay, all I can do is say that we've put in most of the work for this training block, and I'll leave it at that. I don't like these shoes as much as I did when I first got them. I feel like they're very heavy and clunky compared to my Sauconys. I think I'm gonna weigh them both. These are the New Balance Rebels. I think I'm gonna try weighing them because it feels like I was running with a pound on each foot. Okay, the New Balance weighs 10 ounces. The Saucony weighs 7.6. Wow, that's a huge difference. And my Altra, 7.6. Wow, the Rebels are the heaviest. No wonder I feel like I'm carrying a pound on each foot. That's an extra 2.5 ounces. It really does make a difference. Got my brekkie, 250 grams of egg whites, greens, banana, Creo brew, and water. As much as I wanted those Huma gels to work for me, they're not gonna work. At least not during this marathon. Maybe I can start training my gut earlier for the next marathon block and try to use those, because man, over 40 grams of carbs for one gel pack is awesome, whereas almost all the other ones I've seen have only 22 to 25. I really would love to just be able to use those, but I'm not sure what's worse, having to eat more gels or bathroom distress and like having to stop by a porta potty. I really don't want to do that. So I guess I'll stick with the goo for this time around. That has less carbs, and I'll probably have to eat more of them. They're pretty stinking sweet, whereas the Huma gels are like just a mild sweet. They're just like, they have brown rice syrup, I think, and sweet potato and chia seeds. So probably a little bit too much fiber for me right now. I'm sitting here making out my Thanksgiving list, and I was thinking about the water bottle that I carried today, and I drank it all, and I drank most of my other one too, because I have one in my waist belt, but I can only fit one in there. I don't think I'm going to carry the water bottle in my hand. I don't think it's worth the effort of carrying, and so I think I'm going to do away with that one and just depend on the one in the back of my belt and whatever aid stations have. All right, crossing off run number 95. 1 week from today is race day.